following is just a quick overview of how to get more value or be able to extract information from Enerlead for Qlik, specifically focused on the facility information. So when you come in and you look at my name would be down in the corner, Pat Hines, and when you click on that, we've got the different apps available. And specific one that we're talking about today is the facility information. When I click on the facility information, what we have is three different dashboards of the information that we load in on your behalf. One focuses on kind of the company and the contact. Another is if they're using a consultant, and the other would be the location information. So if I click on the company and contact, what we see here is we see licenses count by month. So we can look at the entire year's set of data, or we can look at it for a specific month if we wanted to. And then down below are the company, the account names associated with the facility licenses, and we can sort this ascending, descending. So I could go from the largest to the smallest, depending on how we wanted to look at it. In this particular case, I'm going to narrow her down. I'm going to say, hey, let's take a look at Pado. And I specifically can go in and lock in Pado, and I've got the information for the entire year. What we see are the different individuals associated with it and their contact information, and then the projects that they've been working on. In the top right hand corner allows me to toggle to each one of the dashboards, and it holds in the information that I've selected, the Pado information. So I've got Pado, and now I come over here and I say consultant, and it tells me the consultant that they've been working with. So in this particular case, I have OnStream. So let's just say that I just want to lock in OnStream, and I only want to look at the projects that OnStream's been working at or working on with Pado. And then I can click this over, and I can see the different areas that specifically we've been looking at here. So what I look at when I look at OnStream, one of the things that we see here is that I've got Darren, who, and this is record count, he's done 31 different projects with OnStream. This is kind of the pace that has been working on with that. And then I can come down and I can look at the different projects. Each one of the projects that I have, we do have some information to help you figure out kind of the size of the project. So these are more current records for us. So let's just say that I wanted to look at September, from October to November, the particular projects that they're looking at. We can see these were all new well licenses. Darren, here's the information that I have associated with them. Ryan is their main contact over at OnStream information, and these are the same facilities that we've been looking at. So gas batteries. So all of it has been a multiple set of gas batteries that they've been putting in. And what we see is an indication of the size. The gas production is 450, no oil, a limited amount of condensate, and a bit of water. There has been some environmental association to this particular record, and they're just putting in separators and tanks associated with it. I might want to look for and see if there's been any reference to compression information. So that gives you an idea. I can then back out and continue to come back, and if I say, hey, let's look at the company and the contact, that happened to be Pado. We can come down and we can look at Husky. Husky is operating in more geographic locations, so I might come over here to Husky and say, okay, well, the ones that I'm interested in are where they're operating in the St. Albert and the Grand Prairie region. So we go ahead and we lock that in, so you can see it's Husky Board Field Center. This is the location information. This is they've listed Alberta Energy Regulator as the consultant, but so we don't know who the consultant is. And then when we look at the different people, here are the people associated with the records. And Aaron is the one who has been submitting the most records on their behalf. So I can also select that down and say, okay, let's look at Aaron specifically. And so now when I'm preparing myself to give Aaron a call, I can slip over here. See, there's no consultant, but I can see it's Grand Prairie Drayton Valley, which we had kind of selected here as our primary board field centers. So I can give Aaron a call and say, look, I see that you're working on some different license amendments and a new license for a battery, wondering what the process is to get on the bidders list. So that's an example of how we go ahead and we navigate it. The facility license to be able to come in and look at some specific information to help us do a better job of understanding our clients and doing market research.